What made you finally decide, I'm going to say yes to this?
Well, the way they pursued me and the belief that they had in me, and they seen some things in me that I didn't see in myself.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it made me feel good, and it made me feel special that they seen some things in me that I
So you
didn't
felt
see.
validated by
Yes,
their interest.
definitely.
Okay. So then you decided to take on this acting thing.
Yes.
Had you ever in your entire life, Mr. Henry, ever thought about being an actor?
Never thought about being an actor, just like never in a million years thought that I'll be sitting here talking to Miss Oprah Winfrey. I mean, for so many years, me and my family, my mother, my children, we sit down and watch your show, watch you interview some of the most famous people in the world, and to think that I'm sitting here right now,
on that same stage,
sitting on that same stage talking with you, it's just an amazing feeling.
Oh, I feel
And it's
so
just
honored to have you
wonderful.
here. So honored to have you here. So when you said yes, did you get nervous?
Kind of, sort of, but you know, I have so much belief in myself, and
But you'd never memorized lines before.
never memorized lines, but I had a lot of help.
Is it true that you were memorizing lines and the scripts had jelly on them?
Yes, yes. They used to bring acting coaches in from New York, midnight at the bakery. We'll work on different acting techniques and things like that, and work on the script as I'm rolling dough. The script's right there, got a little jelly on it and things, but you know, we got some good work done during the middle of the night.
Did you work with the actors? Like, I know you and Lucy Alibar, you wrote the script, but then did you work with the actors to find the languaging that would best fit them?
Yeah, and you know, I'd say, how would you say this? And then he'd tell it back to me and say, oh, well, it's supposed to mean kind of more like this. And, you know, we also talked about, you know, things like, you know, I don't have a daughter, and he has a daughter very close to Hush Puppy's age. And so, you know, he taught me a lot about being a father, how a father would react in certain situations, and we would write that into the movie as well.
Were you familiar? You lived in New Orleans your whole life?
Most of my life.
Most of
I
your
actually was born in Nashville, Tennessee, but I was only there for 2 years, and the rest of my life I was in New Orleans.
Okay, so you are familiar with the culture of Wink, right? You're
Definitely.
familiar with the
Yes.
people who are represented in the bathtub. Yes. Where were you during Katrina?
Katrina, I was in the water. I was in neck-high water. I refused to leave. I was a holdout. Refused to leave the things that I love more than anything in the world. I worked so hard to open my business up, and I just refused to just walk away from it and let vandals come and burn it, steal everything I have in there, because that's the type of things that happen when disasters come. And I just refused to walk away from the thing that I love more than anything in the world.
So you were Wink.
I was Wink. And that was one of the things that helped Ben decide that he wanted me to do this part, because I actually lived it in real life. The same thing that these people go through in the movie, I go through in real life, because I actually lived it.
Okay.